Hey there, everyone! Welcome to the Evil Forest. Yeah. You'll understand why it has this name fairly soon. But anyway, before we begin, well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and, start playing. But I've made a decision. I am going to start doing the audio the way I did it during the ukulele Let's Play. Meaning, from now on, the game audio in episodes is just going to be one single level volume throughout the whole thing. Lower than my voice, obviously. But don't worry, I mean, as you will hear, and might be hearing right now, well, this part's very quiet to begin with. Well, it's not, like, super quiet, but, I mean, it's, like, it's not super loud either. But, it will be louder than ukulele. Like, ukulele, I had to make that game really, really, really low. Never found a Phoenix down. But yeah, I had to make that game really low, on account of the content ID system picking up the music and blocking the video in multiple countries, and, all that's really, really, really annoying. Well, yeah. This is going to be louder than that. As you can plainly hear, it's definitely louder than ukulele was. Got a frog here. But, yeah. To be honest, this is something, I'm sure I said it last episode, but this is something that, I've gone back and forth on for a very, very long time. I'm not sure how many times I've publicly mentioned it or talked about it, but, I've talked to my friends about it frequently, and I've probably been going back and forth on it for several months at this point, and, the main reason that I didn't go through with it, and that I didn't, that I didn't do this until now is because I was just thinking the whole time, I want you guys to have loud game audio so that you can, hear the game. And, well, I explained this before, but... wow. I know, I keep interrupting myself. Fangs are kind of tough when you're at level 1. I usually run into goblins before fighting Fangs. Oh. Got up to level 2 already. But yeah, basically, it's like the whole time I was thinking, you guys wanted to have the audio loud all the time when I wasn't talking, but... but, no one ever really said that, though. Nobody ever really told me that they even liked me doing videos that way. Let's go back a few years. Before I got my headset, I recorded everything with just my cruddy desktop mic. It's both my voice and the game audio came through that, and that was just bad. Back then, that game audio was very, very, very bad, but, it was the best I could do with what I had, although I'll admit I could have gotten a headset way, way, way sooner. But yeah, point in case is... yeah. My point is, it's when I got the headset, that was when I really started thinking about how to do audio better, because I wanted to have good, voice quality, but I also wanted to have good game audio. And so, well, it's eventually I had the idea to basically... alter, I did edits on my voice and the game, separately in, in Audacity, and, well, I'm still doing that, but... And, I never organize my thoughts coming into these videos. Well, actually, I should explain something about this fight. Yeah, Zidane just tranced. Basically, trance is the limit. It's basically like the limit break system of this game, and this is where this is where it first happens. But yeah, this boss here can drain Garnet's HP, and if her HP runs out, it's game over. So if you need to, heal her, Like, don't risk it. If he drains HP from her twice, then yeah, you better heal her. Actually, wait, did I heal her, or did I heal the... Wait, did I heal her, or did I heal the prison cage? Oh my, I healed... Ah. I have not the words. That is the first time that has happened since, like, the very first time I played Final Fantasy IX, I think. Thankfully, the Steam version auto-saves, so we can just continue from here, but, okay, wow, I really need to pay more attention to what I'm doing. I cannot believe that happened. That is, like, one of the worst ways you can fail in this game, probably. Well, I mean, if you're an experienced, you know, player of Final Fantasy IX. Like, if you've beaten this game as many times as I have, that is a very, very bad way to fail. But yeah, it's like, basically, I decided, like, I wanted to have good-sounding game audio, but I also wanted to have my voice loud and clear. So, in the end, what I did was, you know, it's like, I had the game reasonably loud, and I would turn down my voice anytime I talked. It's like, I figured that was the best way to do it, because it's like, you know, I could turn down the game volume in Audacity, like, when I speak, so people will be able to hear my voice, you know? That's kind of the point of a Let's Play, you know, the commentary and stuff. Like, that's why most people watch Let's Plays, I think. You know, most people are interested in the commentary and stuff, so obviously, I mean, I want to make sure my voice is heard. It just goes without saying. But, you know, it's like, and so then, like, when I'm not talking, you know, it's like if I'm not talking, then I would put the game audio louder, you know, so people could enjoy the game. But it's like, ever since I started doing that, like, I might be wrong on this, but I don't think anybody ever, like, really told me that it was a good idea, or said, hey, you have, like, a really cool idea with the game audio, or, you know, anything like that. And it's like, over the years, like, I'll admit, like, it was getting, like, lately, it's been getting way too much for me to handle, like, all the audio, like, the way that I was doing the audio editing for so long. I know it makes me sound really lazy and really pathetic, but it literally, like, when I record a big batch of videos, like, doing the audio editing the way that I was before, it literally can take hours out of my day, and it's honestly, it's like working a very tedious job and just getting basically nothing for it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really trying not to make myself sound like, you know, selfish or stupid here, but I've been doing this for like 2 years, and like, at this point, it's like, I haven't even really felt like recording that much lately. Like, you know? Like, I haven't really been having that much fun with recording, because it's like, whenever I finish a recording, it's like, I know that I'm going to have to do, like, all this ridiculous audio editing, and it's like, nobody ever asked me to do that. It's like, when you look at all the other LPers on YouTube, like, how many other people even did what I did, you know? It's like, most people, like, the norm for LPing is just having the whole game at a set volume and just going with it like that. But it's like, for whatever reason, it's like, I decided to go, you know, out of my way to, like, constantly make, you know, basically alter the game audio constantly, and, you know what I mean. Basically, to put a long story short, over time, it's like, because I put so much time and so much effort into doing that, basically, I felt like if I stopped doing it, then I would be doing a disservice to, you know, to all my fans and to all my friends and everybody who, you know, watches my videos. It's like, I felt like it would make it look like I didn't care about them, or like I didn't care about, you know, creating good quality videos, because I I guess I had it in my mind that, you know, if I stopped doing the audio the way I was doing and started doing it like all other LVers do, then that would be like, you know, a bad thing, and I would, you know, it would make it look like I didn't care about my fans. But it's like nobody ever said that. And I've talked to several of my friends about this, and they kept just telling me to do what makes me happy, you know, do it the way that I want to do it, and they all said they wouldn't mind, and yet it was still so hard for me to kick that out of my mind, you know? Like, I kept thinking I had to keep doing it the way I've been doing it, you know, for like the past 2 years. And so I just kept doing it, but it's like at this time, it's taking so much time out of my life to do that. Like, there's a lot of other things that, you know, I want to be doing, and I just... It's like I'm just so sick and tired of putting in all this time, doing all this, you know, lengthy audio editing for basically nothing. Because really, there's no reason to really even do that, because it's like, you know, with me doing the way the audio, like the way I'm doing the audio right now, you all can still hear the game fine. And it's like, if people wanted to, like, watch it, you know, to, like, hear the game audio, I mean, they'd probably just watch, like, a, you know, like a non-commentated walkthrough or something. Like, there's plenty of other different, like, sources of videos out there that, you know, fulfill that. It's like, if someone wanted to, like, watch a video and get, like, the pure, like, I guess you could say, like, unaltered experience of the game or whatever, then they'd probably just watch something like that. So basically, it's like I finally just got it through my head that, you know, my fans aren't going to be upset at me if I do this, because, you know, honestly, they probably prefer if I do it this way, because honestly, with the audio constantly shooting up and down, you know, like with me constantly lowering and raising the volume of the game, like, I don't think that's really good for people's ears. I mean, I mentioned that in the last episode, but I really don't think it is. I mean, if you're listening to it at a lower volume, it's not that bad, but if you're like, I mean, like, if you're wearing headphones, though, like, I just really don't think that's good to have so many constant, sharp changes in the audio. So that was one of the reasons that, you know, that was another, like, reason that I decided to go with this. And yes, you know, I will admit, it is technically taking the easy way out. I'm going to have a much, much, much easier time with the audio from now on, because I guess all I really have to do is just, you know, watch, or just listen through it really quick and just make sure that my voice isn't too painfully loud. Because, you know, sometimes with this microphone, or this headset, you know, microphone, it peaks really painfully, and I try to turn those down whenever it does. But it's like, other than that, though, I won't really need to do much anything, usually. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm going to have a much, much easier time with this. And it's like, up until now, I thought that would be a really bad thing if I wasn't, like, making myself go through all these tedious motions just to produce something that technically nobody ever even really asked for. Like, I just got it in my head that that was basically what everybody wanted and expected from me, but, you know, the whole time, the truth is, people don't really care how I do the audio, just as long as it sounds good, and it isn't, you know, complete and utter crap, which, well, I hope it isn't. That said, though, I do believe that for some games, there will be some moments, though, where I will have the game audio up higher for certain parts. Like, for instance, in Final Fantasy IX, like, whenever there's an FMV, you know, like a full motion, like, video, like, CG video thing, I'll definitely turn it up then. And that goes, well, basically cutscenes. It's like, whenever there's, like, you know, big cutscenes and stuff going on in a game, I'll probably turn the audio up then. But otherwise, I'll just, like, leave it normal. Even if I don't say anything for a few minutes, you know, like, during gameplay. Basically, like, all gameplay is pretty much going to be, yeah, it'll be at, like, one level volume throughout the whole thing. Anyway, You know, if you guys wonder where I actually got the idea to do the way the audio, to do the audio the way I was doing it before, I actually got it from Serious Sam. Because, in the Serious Sam games, basically, for anyone who's played it, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But basically, anytime Sam, you know, says, like, one of his quotes in the game, like, whenever he, you know, says one of his, like, witty quotes and stuff, it will lower the game volume. Like, the music and stuff, the music and sound effects will be lowered, and he'll talk, and then it'll go back to normal. And that's actually where I got the idea to do that. You know, it was fun at first. Like, you know, it wasn't really that big of a deal to me. I mean, I was doing it okay, but it's like over time though, it just got so tedious. I just got so tired of dealing with it when there was really no good reason to. Because let's face it, I mean, the audio really is fine this way. There's nothing wrong with doing it this way. I just got it into my head for so long that I would be doing a disservice to everybody if I, you know, did it this way. But, you know, I mean, I gotta be honest, though, I really wasn't happy doing it that way anymore. Like, I was so sick and tired of it. Because, I mean, like, look at what I got on my plate right now. I got Final Fantasy IX, I got The Legend of Dragoon, I got another RPG coming up very soon, and it's just like, I got all these really huge, long games, and it's like, it's gotten to the point where my video output has just gotten so slow, you know, just because I'm just getting so tired of, you know, doing the audio editing the way I've been doing it. So finally, you know, I just decided it was time for change. And so this is how things are going to be from now on. I'm sorry, I know that I've been going on about this ever since the start of this episode. It's already up to, like, past 17 minutes, but, you know, it all needs to be said. Like, again, I know it is technically taking the easy way out, but, you know, in this case, it's not really a bad thing, because I'm going to be a lot happier doing Let's Plays from now on. I'm going to have a lot more fun recording my videos and, you know, getting through these games a lot quicker than I used to, or have been lately, at least. And, you know, like, people probably will appreciate the volume not constantly jumping around all over the place. Like, that's really not good. Like, I think it was actually a mistake to do the audio like that to begin with, so honestly, it's a good thing that I'm doing it like this now. Oh. Basically, the trick will be to, like, I guess just finding a, you know, decent audio level for the game. Obviously, I mean, some parts are going to be, you know, louder and quieter than others. Like, I'm gonna have to turn, like, basically what I'm gonna try to do is, like, you know, I'll set the volume at a level to where the loudest parts of the game, like in this case it would probably be the battle music and stuff, to make sure that's not, like, overpowering my voice. And of course we're gonna look for her. So that means other quieter sounds and music and stuff, they might be, like, really quiet. But, I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. The only thing I'm a little concerned about, though, is, you know, the only thing I'm kind of concerned about is, the audio, like, the audio that comes out of my headset, you know, like, being picked up by my headset microphone. Because, I mean, that can happen. Like, no, actually, well, technically it always happens, but the thing is, since the game audio is, like, usually, you know, pretty loud, it masks it and, like, covers it up. But, yeah. Now that the game audio is going to be quiet, I hope you're not, like, hearing an echo come through my headset and stuff, but Because, like, if there is one, like, I could edit that out in Audacity, but that would honestly end up with me having to do pretty much the same level of stuff that I was having to do before, but for a completely different reason. So hopefully it won't really be that audible. Although, alternatively, I could just turn the headset even lower. I mean, I listen to this game at, like... I record everything at, like, 10 volume. Could set it even lower, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm running around like an idiot and getting nothing done. You guys aren't gonna die. Also, yeah, the last episode, I had to re-record that, like, in, Windows Media Player, because for whatever reason, Shotcut was, like, not cooperating with the video clip. And, I looked up some stuff about it, and apparently Shotcut is unable to, process videos that have, like, a varying frame rate in them. And I was thinking that was what caused it, because, there's different frame rates in this game. It's like the game runs at, like, 30, the world map runs at, like, 20, the cutscenes run at, like, 15. So I was thinking that it was... Well, I haven't been on the world map yet in, video, but... Like, I was thinking it was the varying frame rates of areas and, scenes and stuff that was causing that to happen, but I did a test earlier, and it didn't seem like the test clip that I recorded didn't have any problems, and it worked fine, so, I don't know. Maybe it was just like a freak accident. So, I'm still recording using game capture mode, is my point. Like, I was thinking about recording using the, the screen recording mode, like with the rectangle, like I used to use a lot, but I prefer to use game capture mode if I can these days, because it gives better quality. Anyway, you want to try to steal, I think we can steal an iron sword from Baku. That will be a weapon for Steiner. Yeah, Prepare to See couldn't steal anything a lot in this game, because the steal rates are abysmal. Okay, we're still good. He has one really powerful hit that could do like around 40 to 50 damage to you. I want to watch out for that. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, well, I didn't do too much damage. But still, I'm gonna play it safe. Sometimes he trips and falls and you won't take any damage. Oh, man. Speaking of the stealing, because the steal rates in this game... Oh, there he fell. Because the steal... Oh, hey, we got it. Sweet. I think that's all he has, too. I think he only has 2 items. Yeah, since the steal rates in this game are so bad, basically what I'm going to do is, instead of, like, spending 20 minutes trying to steal everything from a boss, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Zidane, like, steal every turn while other characters attack. And it's like, if I steal all the items from a boss, then yay, but if I don't, then it won't really be a big deal. Because no one wants to see me sit here, stealing items for like half an hour. Or attempting to, rather. And anything that can be stolen from a boss can also be found or bought later on, so, it's not really that big of a deal. The main advantage of stealing is it can let you get some pretty good stuff earlier than you normally would. So it is worth the effort, but it's like, if I can't do it, then it's not something I'm going to worry too much about. Anyway, I think one more hit should do Baku in here. No, he's gonna take one more. Got him. You know, I think the only time you'll really have to worry about audio feedback happening would probably be during times like this where there's just like, where it's mostly quiet and there's just like sound from time to time. Because that'd make it really easy to hear the loop back. I might just edit that out, but if it's like, if the music and stuff is, you know, louder and it drowns it out, then I probably won't worry too much about it. Got an ether. I think I got all the items in this place. Actually, wait. I'm thinking about something. Oh, right. Thinking of what I'm missing. Wait. What am I thinking? Wait. Am I thinking of something else in the game? I might be thinking of something else. There's a key item that I'm thinking about, but I don't think it's around here. That's the spirit. Yeah, I must be thinking of something else. Ah, whatever. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Okay. We're back up here real quick, make sure there was nothing. I know I opened a chest right here. Was there any other chests? No, there's not. Well, it's the first dungeon. Shouldn't be hard. And it really isn't. Well, we're pretty much done here. So, let's get on out of this place. Hey, Zidane, you kind of walk past a chest here. Got a leather hat. Yeah, Cinna here will sell us items. Let's go ahead and buy some antidotes. I usually like to try to have like 10 status healing items. So yeah, basically, tents can be used at a Moogle or on the world map to heal your HP and MP. Eye drops cure darkness, which is blind, basically. Antidote cures venom and poison. Phoenix Downs revive you, and potions heal you, obviously. I went ahead and saved a double file down there. Because, you know, I want to have 2 different save files throughout this, you know, in case I need a backup save. Anyway, that's it for this episode, so see you next time.